Yes, it's me. I had a pretty standard childhood. I thought everything was bursting at the seams at home. Literally. I was already 8 days old, but I still lived with my parents. Well, is this normal? It was clearly time for me to move on. This is your servant, he will take care of you. And this is your dummy. You had a destiny in store for you. I did not hear what fate was in store for me, although it was important. What kind of fate is in store for me? And I went to search of fate. But it turned out that another boy from the glaucoma quadrant decided to do the same. That was a day I met Mr. Goody Goody, and our brilliant rivalry has begun. Maybe I have such fate in store for me. Not a life, but a dream in bliss and luxury. Obviously not. Even fate has its favorites. Oh well, I had a different fate waiting for me in a prison for criminal talents. Baby, what a wonderful gift. Oh yes, when I saw him I immediately thought of you. Fortunately, I found a nice place that became my home. Shall we keep it for ourselves? That's where they explain the difference between good and evil to me. The goody goody, on the other hand, got everything on a silver platter. He can fly. Yes, everything is the best for you there. He could fly, was invulnerable, and had a full head of hair. But I had something incomparably better. Amazing intelligence and talent for creating tools of chaos and distraction. A couple of years later, when my sentence was shortened for good behavior, I got a chance to improve myself through learning in a strange place called school. There, fate brought me back together with Mr. Goody Goody. By that time, he had already gathered an army of watching fans around him. He bought their love with his posturing and lavish treats. I decided to create my own poop corn and win the love of these parasites. I've learned this lesson once and for all. The good is based in a sea of praise and flattery, while the evil is sent to stand in a corner. I was destined to become an outcast. While everyone was learning baby spider, I was learning how to dehydrate living objects and then bring them back to life. There were days when it seemed to me that the whole world was against the servant and me. No matter how hard I tried, I always remained a black sheep, an outcast, a weakling, a black sheep, the bad guy. And this was my destiny? Wait, what if I really am? I'm really good at this business. I'm a bad guy, and it kind of hit me. If I'm a bad guy, I'm going to be the worst bad guy of all the bad guys in the world. The fate of a supervillain awaited me, and we became eternal rivals. The die was cast, and that's how my grueling, epic lifelong career began. And it was cool. Our battles became more sophisticated. Some were won by him, others were almost won by me. He took the name Metroman, defender of Metro City. I decided to take a slightly more modest name for myself, Megamind, an incredible, irresistible criminal genius and master of villainy.